Because I'll tell you a bit about what we're doing and where we're going. Our aesthetic has always been American. It's America seen through European eyes. No, it's weird. Like when I was at school in London, it was like a really dark time for British football. In like the late 80s, early 90s, you know, like the hooligans were going bananas. All the clubs had been banned from Europe. You know, we weren't in the World Cup. We weren't allowed to have more than X amount of foreign players, and it was sort of depressing. Like no one was into, from like the glory days of like Glenn Hoddle and Ozzy Ardiles and like Kenny Dalglish, and we started watching like American football. And I think really for me, like the US is the heart of like actual brands. If you look at really like, not even this market, but you look at Levi's and Polo and Stussy. I mean, Adidas is perhaps one of the exceptions. And the first place we sold the brand into was the US, because we knew in London, we knew that, you know, things take a while to develop, and we knew like the guys at places like Bond and those sorts of places. But we knew that it was all about the US for us in terms of what we were into, the music thing, because it's not part of British culture. British culture is football, the pub, cigarettes. It's kind of grimy, it's gritty. And it's not, I hate using this word, and everyone in Paris uses it all the time, but it's kind of not that sexy. Really, in terms of what we're into. So for us, it was really always all about the States. The first place we sold the brand into was like Union in New York and the Reed space, and Fred Siegel in Santa Monica. Damon and I we did like 10 t-shirts. We were like, right, we're going to America for a week, and we're going to go into stores, show them the line, you know, cold meetings, whatever, and people were really into it just on the back of a few t-shirts. What we found is we were back in London, and we started working with Colette. We started working with a few people in Germany actually, with Jörg and those guys at Being Hunted and the Glades, and with Tate and with Kickback, and you know, one or two other spots. But we were really like, business was picking up in America, and we were sitting in London making, it was just t-shirts at this point in time, making t-shirts in London. The pound was getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and we were getting more orders from California and Hawaii and Florida, and we were like, you know what, we just can't, this can't work. And we were constantly, people thought we were in New York. They'd be hitting us up and be like, yo, we want to pass by your office. Where are you? You're in Brooklyn or Manhattan? And I'd be like, oh, we're in London. So we decided, you know what, we just got to come over here.